Good morning. Welcome to another One Mind meditation. Our teacher for this week is Elizabeth Gilbert. And I have a long message to share with you, so I'll get right into it. Being Friday, our theme, of course, is love. So let's see how Elizabeth Gilbert speaks on this topic. Grania, good morning. Tracy, good morning. Danae, good morning. Charlene, good morning. Happy Friday. I have seen the miraculous effect of a love like this. When a person is in a space that has been proven to be explicitly safe, the kind of space in which you are really safe to make mistakes. So safe, in fact, that even when you show up as the absolute worst version of yourself, it'll not be held against you. In a space of proven safety, you eventually become safe enough to take a deep look at your own stuff. And when you are able to feel safe while coming face to face with your shadow, you will make the biggest changes of your life. Honey, a very good morning. Happy Friday morning to you. And yes, it is in South Africa today, Women's Day. So happy Women's Day to everyone as well. Elizabeth Gilbert says, to be fully seen by somebody then, and be loved anyhow. This is a human offering that can border on the miraculous. To be fully seen by somebody then, and be loved anyhow. This is a human offering that can border on the miraculous. She says, there is hardly a more gracious gift that we can offer somebody than to accept them fully, to love them almost despite themselves. Hey Anthony, good morning to you, dude. She says, people always fall in love with the most perfect aspects of each other's personalities. Who wouldn't? Anybody can love the most wonderful parts of another person. But that's not the clever trick. The really clever trick is this. Can you accept the flaws? Can you look at a person's faults honestly and say, I can work with this? Tanya, very good morning. Happy Friday to you. This is certainly not an easy journey, but the most worthwhile adventure you will ever have, creating the safety necessary for yourself and those around you to heal. The last thought from Elizabeth Gilbert says, according to the mystics, this search for divine bliss is the entire purpose of a human life. It is why we all chose to be born, and this is why all the suffering and pain of life on earth is worthwhile, just for the chance to experience this infinite love. And once you have found this divinity within, can you hold it? Because if you can, bliss. Craig, good afternoon, dude. Always good to see you pop in here. Imagine a world where you carry your own sense of safety within you, unshakable by external circumstances. This is the power of inner transformation. By fostering self-compassion and self-forgiveness, we can learn to nurture this inner sanctuary. But in order to create this world, we also need to offer this space to one another. We need to create the space in which the humans around us are free from our judgment, a gift that borders on the miraculous, the kind of love that doesn't just tolerate imperfections, but embraces them as an integral part of a person's being. This kind of love creates a safe space, a cocoon where we can shed our masks, reveal our vulnerabilities, and face our shadows. If you're ready, let's float away on today's journey. Today's meditation is called Sharing Love, and that is the space we are creating together. You can close your eyes and let's float away, starting with the first few big breaths. Let's take a deep breath in and out. A deep breath in and out. A deep inhale and let it go. Deep breath in and out. One more big breath in and let it all flow away. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose gets drawn all the way deep down into your belly. And as you fill up your belly with air, also raise yourself up. As you breathe in, stretch out your spine, lift the top of your head toward the ceiling. And once you've reached your full height, let all of it go. With every exhale, soften. With every breath out, soften your spine, slump down your shoulders, and even drop your head. While you continue your full body breathing, rising with every inhale and falling with every exhale, take a look around your circle. We are all sitting and breathing along with you. And as you take a look at the beautiful faces in your circle, noticing bodies rising and falling in their own breathing rhythm, see if your imagination will let you fill in the background. Where in the world is our circle sitting? And in this place where our circle is sitting today, Lean into imagination a little bit more. If you were to drop your hands to the ground next to you, what would you feel under your palms? What would you feel between your fingers? In this place where our circle is sitting, what does the breeze carry to you? What do you smell? And what do you hear? And in this place where our circle is sitting, what does the breeze feel like on your skin? We'll take the last few big breaths of this phase together, helping our bodies stretch and adjust and settle down in as much comfort as possible for the rest of our journey. Let's take a deep breath in. And as you release, drop your head all the way forward and roll out your neck muscles. Forward and to the left, and forward and to the right. Take a deep breath in. As you release, roll your shoulders forward in big, slow circles. Take a deep breath in. And as you release, roll your shoulders backwards in big circles, nice and slow. Take a deep breath in. And as you release, focus on your spine. You can lean your upper body over to the left. And you can lean your upper body over to the right. Feel yourself stretching into back muscles. And as you do, feel where the edges are and very gently lean into those edges. One more big breath in. And as you release, you can stretch or move or adjust any part of your body that still needs a bit of help settling down. Having softened our bodies into a state of presence, or at least as much as we are able to do that, we can now turn our attention inwards and dive deep inside for the next part of our journey. If you don't have the time to sit for the whole meditation with us, then this is always a good place to stop. But if you are here for the whole journey, then with every next inhale, we'll hold our breath for a few short moments, followed by a really long, really slow exhale. Let's take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, make it a really long, really slow exhale. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, feel into your body. Feel how softness slips into your body and settles in every part of your body. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, follow the downwards flow through your body. Feel your shoulders slowly falling. Feel your body slowly softening. And feel how you are slowly slipping deeper into you. One more big breath in and hold. As you release, feel yourself melting. Feel your whole body dissolving. Feel how you are slipping into a deeper level of surrender with every slow exhale. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose is an invitation. It invites you to turn inwards and follow this journey. As you breathe in, feel the air flow in through your nostrils. Feel the air touch the back of your throat. Stay with your breath as it flows in through your lungs. And as you fill up the balloon inside your belly, feel yourself slip all the way in. Hold your breath, but hold it only for as long as it feels easy, followed by a really long, really slow exhale. With your next big breath, as you dive deep into you, this breath hold is a moment of you wrapping your arms around you. You are literally welcoming yourself home. And in your circle, all of us are welcoming ourselves home along with you. Take your next big breath. I want to invite you to be as open and as playful with this experience today as you can be. I want you to invite the child in you to come and play. Use a bit of imagination and lean into the visualization. With your next big breath as you dive deep into you, I want you to fill the balloon in your belly bigger than you ever have before. I want you to breathe in more air than you ever have. And as you hold a belly full of air, I want you to pay attention to the sensation that creates at your core, somewhere in your stomach, solar plexus, bladder area. What sensation wakes up as you hold this belly full of air? Take your next big breath. Let's do it again. Place your hand on your belly. And as you take a deep breath and dive deep into you, feel your belly rise as you fill that balloon with more air than ever before. Breathe into your lungs more air than ever. And as you hold a belly full of air, bring your attention to the sensation that wakes up within your core. What does that sensation feel like? Take your next big breath. You are a portal for love to flow into this world. And I'd love you to imagine that the sensation that wakes up at your core when you hold a belly full of air, that is where the light of love enters you and stirs within you. Let's do this again. A really deep breath, a belly full of air, and feel how the light of love, wakes up inside you. Take your next big breath. With your hand over that spot where you can feel the light move within you, as you take your next big breath and dive deep into you, ask that light to grow. Ask that sensation to spread as you feel love wake up and warm your belly. Take your next big breath. Now place your other hand over your heart. And ask the light to flow upwards into and through your heart. Lean into a bit of imagination. Just imagine you can see what it looks like as the light enters your heart, flows through your heart, and completely envelops your heart in an orb of bright light. What would that feel like? Take your next big breath. With a heart glowing with love, take a look around your circle at all these beautiful humans with their hands on their hearts, and you can see light glowing from their chests, ready to burst out and be shared. We'll take the last 3 big breaths of this phase together, slipping out of the breath holding space and into the next. Take a deep breath in and hold As you release, make it a long, slow exhale. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, feel how softness slips in and settles in every cell of your body. One more big breath in and hold. And as you release, feel yourself slip all the way through. There is no more attention on your breathing. You can sit all the way back or even lie all the way back down and feel yourself just floating. But in our circle, it is time for you to stand up. Stand up, open your heart, and pour out love on all these humans around you. You take a step to your left to stand behind the first person on your left. And placing your hand on her head, there is a surge through your heart. It's almost like placing your hand on a fire hose and feeling the pulsating inside. There is a pulsating of love and light through your heart. It runs in streams down your arms, through your open hands, over her head, over her face, over her body. And her big, beautiful heart opens up wide to drink in all of this love. And you can feel that. You can feel that connection to your heart. You take another step to your left to stand behind the next person on your left. And placing your hands on his head, there is again a surge through your heart. Love and light run in streams down your arms, through your open hands, over his head, over his face, over his body. And his big, beautiful heart opens up wide to drink in all of this love. And you can feel that. You feel that connection in your heart. You make your way around the circle, stopping behind every beautiful human, placing your hands on every head and pouring out love. Making your way back to your spot, you take your seat again, and now it is your turn to be served. It is our turn to serve you. You feel the first pair of feet shuffle in behind you, and the first pair of hands are placed on your head, and a waterfall of love is poured over you. It runs over your head, over your face, over your body, and it hits you right in your open heart. Feel it. Again, feet shuffle in behind you, hands are placed on your head, and love is poured over you, over your head, over your face, over your body, and it hits you right in your open heart. Feel it there. There's more and more to come, more feet shuffling behind you, more hands placed on your head, more love poured over you, and if you can, please join me in opening your hands, turning your palms upwards, and being the embodiment of receiving. As more and more love gets poured over you, please say this with me if you can. I am worthy. I am worthy of being loved. I am deserving. I deserve being loved. I am good enough. Just as I am good enough. There's nothing I have to first do, first fix, or first prove. I am enough. And then if you can, join me in one more exercise. Just imagine you can step outside of yourself. Turn around and look at this human sitting there. Someone who is clearly trying. Place your hands on the head of this human. And perhaps even put your hands on your heart. And speak these words to you. Say it this way: you are worthy. You are worthy of receiving love. You are deserving. You deserve to be loved. You are good enough. Just as you are good enough. There is nothing you have to first do, first fix, or first prove. You are enough. Yes, you are enough. Everyone's made their way back to their spots. Our circle is full. We can each reach out sideways, take the hands next to us, and do the last 5 breaths of gratitude together. With every exhale, I'll say my thank you, and I invite you to say yours. Let's take a deep breath in Thank you for being in our circle today. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for being a source of light for the world around you. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for allowing us to pour love over you. One more big breath in. Thank you, beautiful humans. Thank you for allowing us to love you just as you are. Vivian, a very good Friday morning to you. Stephen, good morning. Happy Friday. Thank you for bringing your bright light into our circle today. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you, Grania. Thank you, Sunmarie. Thank you, Charlene. Thank you, Tanya. Thank you, Danae. Thank you for sharing this space with us. Have a beautiful day. See you all again soon. And yes, happy Women's Day for all the South African ladies today, but also for all the ladies everywhere else. Have a beautiful day. Ciao, ciao.